Hi everyone, let's look at the question for binomial distributions. This is question number 1. It's found that 80% means that 0.8. P is equal to 0.8. Q is equal to 0.2. Total up is 1. Okay, so in the sample is 8 candidates. Find the probability that at least 3 candidates pass the test. At least. So more than or equal to 3. So at least he want the probability for x greater than 3. Total is 8. So means that the answer will be 4, probability for the 4, probability for the 5, probability for the 6, and 7, and the 8. Okay, you can solve like that, or you can use 1 minus 0, minus probability of 1, minus probability of 2. Okay, they have two methods to solve, but you have to substitute N, C, R, P, R, Q, N minus R, where N is 8. For this one, 0, R is 0. So the probability for the first one is 0. For the Q is the 8. Okay, this is 1, and then substitute 1 inside, and substitute 7 inside. Okay, 8 minus 1 gets 7. 8C2, and then this 0.8, because the P is 0.8. Okay, so using calculator, you will get the answer. Please write your answer in 4 significant figure. Okay, the second one, there is 200 candidates who sat for the test on a certain days. Determine the mean. Determine the mean and determine the standard deviation, NPQ. Okay, so 200, you just substitute 200 inside, P inside, Q inside, you will get the answer. See? Just using formula, just apply into the formula. Okay, look at this question number 2. Okay, in a research, 2 out of 5 from 5 students. Okay, if 8 from 5 students are selected at random from the district, find the probability that at least 2 students are in boarding school. So at least 2 means more than and equal to 2. So how many person they want? N is 8. So whether the question probability for the 2 and probability of 3, probability of 4, probability of 5, probability of 6, 7, in probability of 8. Okay, so or you can use it 1 minus probability of 0 and 1. 1 minus the not included, probability is not included. So similar, you're using formula to get what? Probability. Okay, 0, you substitute it because the sample is 8. So you minus 8. This one you have to write and the answer you must be correct. Remember, minus, you need to put the brackets for the whole thing. Then you use the calculator, then you just minus and then get the answer. So for the second one, if they are 3,600, calculate the mean. Okay, mean and standard deviation. Just substitute the answer into the formula. 3,600. So 3,600, you just substitute inside. So you get the answer. Very easy. Okay, you have to memorize that. Okay, next. Okay, found the Johan is a name. Okay, attains 0.4 success of total tries he did. So the probability of Johan attains exactly of 5. Okay, exactly of 5 from 6 tries. Okay, so from 6 tries means that the sample is 6. So the N is 6. Okay, the N is 6. The P, you just substitute. The Q is 1 minus P, 0.6. Okay, 0.6 Q. Q is then N minus R. Then you get the answer. Okay, find the number of tries he has to make so that the probability of success is more than. Okay, now this is the question. The probability of something is more than 0.99. Okay? The question is the probability of success more than 0.99. Means that she must be success. Okay? The not success is 0, right? He must success. Must be more than 1. Must be more or equal to 1. Right? Must success. So it's not included. 0 only. So P must be greater or X equal to 0. P is probability. X must be greater or equal to 0. Okay? Success means must success. So won't fail. Okay? He won't fail. Okay. So this is more than, and then you just substitute. Okay, you just substitute formula where n, we're not sure because it's different question. This is for the A only. So n we're not sure, but R we know. Okay, the R we know. Okay, so the R we know. How we know? So this one is 1 minus. Okay, 1 minus the fail one. Okay, 1 minus probability of 0. Okay, x equal to 0. So you just substitute the 0 inside. P we substitute, and this one is n. So NC0 is 1. 0.4 power to 0 will be 1 also. Okay, so okay, 1 minus 0.6n greater than 0.99. Okay, so after that, okay, so and then I have this, because the n, I left the unknowns on the left hand side, okay, the number all in the right hand side. So I calculate it using calculator. I get negative 0.01 using calculator. Okay, 0.01. And then there is a negative. You multiply with negative or you divide it by negative, and the inequality will be you will change. Multiply or divided by negative, the inequality will change. So how to solve it? Then using log. Log the both side. Okay, log the both side, and then you press the calculator, and then the calculator, the n can be bring down over here, n can be bring down. Okay, so using calculator, because maybe your answer will be negative. So see, the answer will be negative. So it's very careful when come to the question is negative in inequality. So divided by negative will change the inequality, the change the symbol of inequality. So more than 9 means that equal to 10. Okay, special case. Look at the question again. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, look at the question. Again, you can try lah. Okay, next. Okay, next. Okay, the probability of getting the correct guess. So P is P lah. Okay, find the numbers of times and guessings and the value of P. If the mean is 35 and the standard deviation is 7. So you just substitute your question inside. You substitute the information, your value inside. But the thing is, we're not sure the P, the Q. So NP is 35. NP is 35. You just substitute 35 inside. NP is 35. Substitute NP become 35. Okay? And then you try to solve it. Okay. How to solve it? Square the both side. Square the both side. Then I get this is 4. 7 square is get 7. 2 square I get 4. And then the 28 divided by 35. Sorry. 28 divided by 35, I get 0.8045. Okay, Q. Okay, so I get Q, but the question is he want P and N. So P is 1 minus P, I get Q. or 1 P plus Q equal to 1. Okay, either one is up to you. So P, I can get 1 minus Q, I get P, which is 1 over 4. Okay, so if I use 4 over 5, the question must be, the answer must be 4 over 5. And then he need N. How to get N? You substitute the P inside. NP equal to 35. So 35 times 5, I get N. Okay? So this is the answer. Okay, if 12, look at the other solutions. Okay, if 12 of guessing is done 12 times, find the probability that 3 times guessing is correct. Probably exactly 3 times is correct. So 12 is the N. So 12 and 3 times correct, the probability 0.2, Q is 0.8. So this is 12 minus 3, I get 9. So this is the answer. Okay, so look at the question again. 0.18 is the senior citizen. There's 9, N equal to 9. So sorry. Okay, from the area, find the probability at least 3, more or 3 of them are senior citizen. So mean that is probability for X equal to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can 1 minus 0, 1, 2. Okay, minus the thing that not included inside. Okay, so you just substitute using the formula again, and then you just substitute it 0, and 9 minus 0, we get 9. This is 1. Okay, and then using the calculator, this have, okay, must, the thing I tick must be have. You have to show one by one. Oh, Q is 1 minus 0.158. I get 0.82. If the variance, what is variance? What you just variance? This is variance. This is standard deviation. Okay, if the variance is 2,214, how many residents are there in the residential area? So you get P, you got Q, you got N. No, this N is different. The N is 9 is A. So this N should be here. Oh, this is number. So you need to find out the N. So I need to find out the N. So we don't have the N here. Okay, N is not from here. How many residents? So we're using this. Okay, using formula. Okay, so NPQ equal to 2214. And I have P and I have Q, but I don't have N. The N is 9 equal to 9 is question A. B, he need you to find out the N. Okay, how many residents they have? So you just divided 0.15, 0.18 divided by 0.82. So you get the N. Look at the answer is 15,000. Okay, if 15,000. It's very easy, you just substitute. Okay, just don't mess up. Okay. Okay, so I will continue the next lesson later. Okay, thank you.